Which way? That way. Hi, everybody. Okay, so I just finished. Oh my God, my hair. I apologize. I've told you before, my hair does its own thing. This morning, I took a shower and I used a round brush and I put that all down and made this all go in, and it just doesn't stay. My hair likes to be its own free spirit. So, once again, I am going to apologize for the weird angles because I'm using my iPad. Because when I upload videos to YouTube from my phone, it doesn't give me all of the same choices for tags and things like that. So, although my phone is easier to put on the stand and do all those things with and change it, I can hold it in my hand and then put it in the stand. I can pause the video. It comes out better, in the long run if I use the iPad. So until I get a better tripod or some sort of a different setup, or I don't know. So I'm going to apologize. I know I look crooked, but there's only so much that I can do without having a pause button. So I can turn this so you can see the cards when I get ready. Okay. So now that that's out of the way, today is Wednesday, October 18th, and we still don't have internet, so I was like, well, I guess I'm gonna make a few more videos. Why not? And then when we get the internet back, I'll upload those. So what I'm gonna do, I told you in the last video that I was going to start doing readings for specific signs. Up till now, I've just been doing kind of general readings, and I'll still do those, some daily messages, and I may move over to doing like a fire sign reading and a water sign reading. But I thought that I could go ahead and start doing the readings by zodiac. I know that when I look at readings for myself, I like to look at the Sagittarius ones because that's me. So I'm going to start with Scorpio because Scorpio's coming right up on the 23rd. I didn't want to start with a sign in the middle when it's getting ready to change. So what I'm going to do is start with Scorpio because Scorpio season is coming right up, and the sign of Scorpio is coming up. So I will start with Scorpio, and then I will just go right around the zodiac, starting there and moving ahead. So hopefully you like this reading. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome if you haven't tuned in before. This is North Star Energy Healing, and my name is Lisa. I am in Maine. So that's where I'm coming to you from. All right, so let's get started. Hang on while I move this around. Okay. All right, so I'll hold the cards up. I know you can't see the whole table, but it's just going to be really difficult, I think, for me to get it more down than that. Okay, there we go. I've got my moss and black pine candle burning. It smells really good. I like it. All right, so let's see what Spirit has to say to Scorpio today. This is my Tarot Royale deck. This is my favorite deck. So I start by by shuffling 3 times. These have been cleansed, and I always keep them in this room where they get sunlight and moonlight whenever that's coming through. So let's see what we have for Scorpios. And if anyone, so you can have Scorpio as your sun sign, but you can also have it as anything else in your chart. You can have it as your rising sign. You can have it as your moon or your Venus or your North Node. So, you can look at this reading if you know where Scorpio falls in your chart. This reading could also resonate with you. I have a lot of Scorpio and Leo in my birth chart, so I often do listen to the Scorpio and Leo readings as well. All right, so we're going to cut the deck, and then before I get started, I'm going to take the bottom cards for what you don't see coming. And then I'm going to get 2 rows of 3, and we will go from there. Okay, so what do we have for our lovely fiery? That card doesn't want to go in, so we're going to take it. Scorpios. That is the Scorpion. Dark, shadowy, mysterious. Oh my gosh, flipped right out. Okay. Need one more for the top row. There it is right there sticking out. Okay, then we'll get 3 for the next row. Okay, Spirit, what do we have to tell our Scorpios today? What is the message? And I will probably try and do these every couple of weeks. We'll see how it goes, because if you follow me, you know that I have a regular job that I need for bill paying and health insurance. But we'll see how it goes. I'm new to doing the channel. Oh my gosh, and if you haven't watched me before, the middle finger on my right hand is very sensitive, and sometimes it will tingle, and so that's why I'm not pulling it off the top of the deck. It's just, I know that that's the card. So sometimes that's how I know that that's the card that Spirit wants me to take. I'm sure every reader has their own way of doing it. You can do it by cutting the deck and just taking the top cards. I like to be super sure, and sometimes I do it that way, but I really like to be sure that the right message is coming through. So I try to ask Spirit, I do ask Spirit what cards they want for this reading. So it does sometimes make it a little bit longer because I want to get the right message. There's that last one. Okay. All right, my good Scorps. Okay, what do we have? So top row, 10 of Swords. Some of you have been working really, really hard. But that work is coming to an end. 10s are completion. Swords are intellect, words, knowledge, things like that. Communication. So, and then we have the 6 of Wands. Sorry about that. The camera's on the other side, so I keep holding the card wrong. So the 6 of Wands is celebration. Again, this guy has already gone through everything he needed to do, and everybody is really happy. He has had a victory. Wands are action. So he did some action, had a victory, and everybody's celebrating him. And then we end with a 2 of Wands. So 2 of Wands, that is a choice. You can see that there are 2 different paths that he can go down. One of them is very bright. One of them is a little bit more dark. So in this row, I would say you have definitely done some work, Scorpio. You have definitely done the work. You have been toiling away. You're all finished with that. You're celebrating it. Maybe you took a rest or are going to take a rest. You're being celebrated for whatever this is that you have done. So then time to make a choice to where you're going to go next. So these cards are what you've been through and what you've completed. I don't know why I'm getting that kind of a, I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do about that. So you've been through it, you've done the work, you've completed it, everybody's happy for you. 6s are usually harmony, so that's good. And now you're done with that. What are you going to do next? What road are you going to choose? Oh, I wish I could get this to... What road are you going to choose? Okay, so that's your top row. Bottom row, underneath that, you have the Knight of Pentacles. And this isn't surprising after that 10 of Swords. And this is right below the 10 of Swords because the Knight of Pentacles has already done his work and he's ready for a rest. He is protecting and nurturing and caring for himself. This is the night where the horse is not jumping up, leaping up, ready to go forward. This knight is not surging forward. He is sitting there. He does have, he doesn't have his sword, but he has his, I don't know what that's called. Like a jousting stick with a flag on it, kind of, if you've ever been to medieval times and been lucky enough, like I was once, to get the banner, they come over there and they give you the banner if they pick you out of the crowd. And then we have Justice. And you can see there she's blindfolded and she's holding those scales. The sun represents you. So Justice, you're going to have to decide how you're going to move forward. All of this is really making sense because you have the 2 of Wands up above where you have to choose a path. And then you have Justice where you have to think about your past and your future, what you're going to take, what choice you're going to make, and how you're going to balance all of that out. Okay, and then you have the Ace of Cups. This is a really gorgeous card. Um, Aces are new beginnings or a gift that somebody's going to give you. Of it could be knowledge, money, assistance, training, classes, something that somebody is going to give you. Cups are emotion. So this is some sort of emotional gift or a gift that's going to make you very emotional. Now, in this Ace of Cups card, you can see that the moon looks different in every position. So also maybe somebody is trying to give you something or tell you something or help you with something, and you need to try and see it in a different way. So in the bottom row, Knight of Pentacles, you've done the work. It's time to rest and self-nurture. Justice, it's time to balance things out. That makes total sense. It's time to balance things out and decide what you're going to take from what you've learned and how you're going to move forward into your future with it. And then the Ace of Cups, that new beginning coming through for you. So this is really beautiful. Really, with the Ten of Swords, the Six of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles, you have done some work. You have taken some action. And now you're all through with that. People are happy for you, celebrating you. You're going to make a choice, but you're going to take into consideration what you know or what you learned or what you've already done. Then you're going to go ahead and embark on that next phase that you're going to. Okay, so let's see what you don't see coming. Oh boy, the World. So you don't see that you have everything. This is total completion. This is such a gorgeous card. Look at all that celebratory activity going on in that card. I mean, you've got the bull, you've got the lion, they have wings on, you've got the eagle, you've got a beautiful woman with wings like an angel. You've got everything at your fingertips. You have finished this, or you are going to, because this is what you don't see coming. So maybe after all of this work, you just don't see that, the end is right there, and I'm going to have everything that I wanted to create. And then the next card is the High Priestess. Look at that card. So the High Priestess is, in olden times would have been, a high priestess. We might have called them a witch or a seer or a fortune teller or what have you. Now she is between two things. So with the High Priestess, this is also a choice card. You have a choice to make. She's extremely happy. She's looking to the heavens. So she's kind of dreamy there. So you see the moon in the background. So this is kind of telling you, make sure you stay grounded in whatever you're going to do. Like, don't get too overexcited, or don't spend too much time just thinking about what you want to do, but actually do it. Then we have the Queen of Swords. Queens are feminine energy. You can see that her sword is lit up there. It's a beautiful blue card with many doves in it. So she is a very loving and nurturing queen. Swords are words or intellect or communication. So this, to me, for you, would be a feminine or female energy around you. And all three of your what you don't see coming cards have feminine energy. The World, the High Priestess, and the Queen of Swords. So what you don't see coming could be a female that's going to be coming in to help you with something, to help you with this new thing you're going to create, this new job, this new, it can be anything. If you're an artist, it's art. If you're a musician, it's a song or an album. If you're a writer, it's a book or it's poetry. Or it could just be as simple as, I'm going to start my own small business, doing card readings, for instance. Or I'm going to start my own small business making candles, or whatever it is. But I'm really feeling that there is going to be a strong feminine energy that is going to come in, to help you with how you want to go forward with this. Okay, so Scorpio, that just looks really great. You've done a lot of hard work. Swords and wands, action and words and communication. You've come through that. You need to take a rest, nurture yourself. You need to think about what you've learned from what you've done, and then you need to choose a path and then go forward and create what you want to create. And then having some help coming in that you may not see right now. This help could be someone that you wouldn't even dream, you know, that would be coming in to help you achieve this. But you are going, whatever it is that you are wanting to do or create or have, I definitely see, with that World card, that High Priestess card, that you're going to get it. It's going to happen. You're going to come through and complete it, and it's going to be fantastic. Okay. This is the Sacred Forest Oracle, the Denise Lynn deck. And now, let's see what wants to come out for you here, Scorpios. And I don't know, for those that don't know, Scorpio is October 23rd through November 21st. This is a water sign. Representation is the scorpion, and very, very passionate sign. I've known many Scorpios. Honestly, I can usually tell who's a Scorpio just by being around them for 5 minutes. I can be like, oh, this is a Scorpio. Okay, let's see here. I'm sorry. If you've watched me before, you know that I have really small hands. So shuffling can be a challenge sometimes, especially when I'm doing it this way. But I want to make sure I get the right card for you, Scorpios. I want to get that right card. Okay, Spirit, let's have a card, please. Nope, that's not it. I thought it was, but I can tell. I will feel it. I'll feel it when it's the right one. What do we have for our lovely Scorpios? Hopefully you're going to have a great birthday season coming up. It's a good time of year. It's a great time of year, especially here in New England and Maine where I am. October to November, it's just fantastic. The trees, the foliage, just the cool, crisp breezes. This is it. Spirit Guardian of Winter. Uh-oh. Okay. This is a number 38. Spirit Guardian of Winter. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that snow globe. This says retreat. What did we just say? That the Knight of Pentacles is saying, rest, take care of yourself. The Ten of Swords, he is laying down, resting after this battle. Yes, it's fine to celebrate, but you need to take care of yourself. All right, so let's look in the book and see what the book says. Now, this book has really long 1.5 to 2 page readings, but there is a concise reading here. So let me see if I can hold the card up while I'm reading it. I need another 2 hands here. Spirit Guardian of Winter says, enter the silent, deep place within you. Renew, retreat, repair your body. Oh, sorry. Your body, items, and relationships. Examine your life and make adjustments as needed. Watch your nocturnal dreams. Meditate. Look for messages from Spirit. Okay, so let me just read that one more time. Enter the silent, deep place within you. Renew, retreat, repair your body and items and relationships. Examine your life and make adjustments as needed. Watch your nocturnal dreams. Meditate. Look for messages from Spirit. That is just a fantastic, so yeah, you need to retreat. You need to take a rest. Okay, you need to look at what you've learned and see, this is what the Justice card was saying. Look at what you've learned and figure out how you're going to move forward with it. Balance things out. So that's a great card for that. Yes, it is. All right, and then I will go now to, I have another, I have an animal oracle deck that I like to use. This is that one. So let's see what wants to come out for you here. I just think this is a fantastic reading. I don't really see anything. I mean, the work is already done, so you should be able to rest now. So much easier for me to shuffle. Okay, what do we want to have? What animal wants to come out? Oh, I feel that one was going to flip right over, so I know that's the one. Okay. You just can't make this stuff up. You really can't. Lizard regeneration. There it is. Lizard regeneration. As a survivor, you are unparalleled. No matter what happens, you can adapt. Embrace your transformation. Put on your new cloak. You are a master of regeneration. So this goes right along with us saying that you need to rest and retreat, but also that you're going to embark on something new. So you're going to rest and retreat and rest and take care of yourself, regenerate your body, fix the things that need to be fixed. Then you're going to choose a path and you're going to go ahead and move forward. Let's see if we can get a timing card for this. This is my timing deck. It's one that I created myself. It has all different times and things that have to do with time or when something's going to happen. People always ask that. Well, when is this going to happen? Tomorrow, next week, next year? So what I did was for those of you that don't know, if you're new and you haven't listened to my deck video, I do have a video that explains all the decks I use. I sat down and meditated and channeled what Spirit wanted me to put in this deck. So I bought a blank deck, and then that's how I made this deck. And when it was time to be done, and I can't remember how many cards are in there, but I just sat there and I channeled and I wrote down what they said, and then I put those words onto these cards. All right, so what's the timing card for this work to be done and this new venture to begin? So what's the timing for that? Let's see. What's the timing for that for Scorpios? What's the timing for Scorpios with this new venture and being done with that old stuff? That was it right there. Oh, boy. You won't like it, but it makes sense. It will take a while. Okay, so this makes perfect sense that it's going to take a while, Scorpios, because you need to really take a rest and take care of yourself. Self-care is so important. Self-care is not selfish. It is very important for us to take care of ourselves. We can't be there for other people if we don't take care of ourselves. So we need to learn more, especially in this country, in the US, where we're go, 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 go all the time. We need to listen to our bodies. When our bodies say that it's time to rest, that's what we need to do. Because what happens if we don't listen to our bodies will make us take a rest. Oftentimes, when I've been going, and I know I should slow down or take an extra day off, I'll get sick and then I'll have to stay home. So I really, really try to listen to my inner intuition about that now, because I'd rather stay healthy and take a day off where I'm healthy than have to take 2 or 3 days off because I'm sick. So Scorpio, I really hope that this resonated for you. I hope you've enjoyed it. I certainly did. I absolutely love doing this. So that's your reading for now, and hopefully I'll be back in a couple of weeks with another one. So birthdays are coming up, so happy birthday early. Hope you're planning a wonderful celebration. Please subscribe to my channel. Share this video with anyone that you think may like it, or if it will help somebody, I would really appreciate that. Bye for now.